Hey guys, today I'm gonna be doing a review of the palette Caramel Melange by Zoeva. If somebody doesn't know, melange means, because I've been watching some videos and someone was like, what does melange mean? And melange means a mix from French. So yeah, in case you wanna know. The look that I'm wearing today was created with this palette, and I'm wearing only these eyeshadows on my eyes today. I'm also going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this eye look, so if you're interested, please come back. So I bought my first Zoeva palette a year ago, I think, and that one was the Zoeva Cocoa Blend because it was really popular and everyone was raving about it, and I thought, okay, let's give it a go. And it wasn't expensive as well, so I just thought, okay, I'll get it. And I got it and I really liked it. I was really impressed with the quality of the eyeshadows and by the way the eyeshadows blend, and the actual colors I think are actually quite unique. You can't really see a drugstore palette that has these kind of colors. And the thing that I really like is that they include mattes, they include shimmers, they normally have some kind of crease shade, some kind of beigey base shadow for the eye, and then they have the most amazing shimmers in the world. Another thing that I must mention is that they are very similar to the Makeup Geek eyeshadows, single eyeshadows, and everyone loves the Makeup Geek eyeshadows and everybody raves about them, and I'm no exception. I think they're really good eyeshadows, and their quality is really good, and they are very similar to the MAC ones. The MAC ones are more expensive though. But still, if you buy Makeup Geek eyeshadows, one eyeshadow in UK is like £6, which, I mean, it's not too bad if you're doing makeup reviews and stuff like that. But I mean, if you wanna buy some eyeshadows, say you wanna buy 10 eyeshadows from Makeup Geek and buy a palette as well, you'll be spending £6 for each eyeshadow, which makes it £60 for 10 eyeshadows. And plus a Z palette, which are also quite expensive, they're like £15. So you'll be looking at about £75 for a palette, which is really expensive for most people, I think. And you don't want to get like only 10 eyeshadows and die with them. Of course you want to experiment with other eyeshadows, and even if you decide to get single eyeshadows, I know this isn't supposed to be about Makeup Geek, but I'm making my point that it's worth the money to invest in these palettes. So even if you were to buy 10 eyeshadows from Makeup Geek and make yourself a palette, you would have to think about what shades should I get? Should I get matte? Should I get shimmers? You'll have to think about how to combine them, etc, 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 etc. On the other hand, that is so posh. On the other hand, if you buy a palette that's already been made, it's so much easier. I mean, if it's a good palette, you'll get everything you need in it. And speaking of this palette, and I'm gonna show you the palette. It comes in a little thing on top, which is it's not really necessary because it's just hanging around, and you have to put it back in and take it back out, and yeah, it takes too much time, but it's nice. I guess it's nice. It kind of protects the cardboard. Yeah, this is made out of cardboard, and you get 10 shadows. Each one of them is 1.5 grams. In comparison to Makeup Geek and MAC eyeshadows, those are 1.8 grams in one pan. So this is the palette. you get 10 eyeshadows. 4 of them have a matte finish. 2 are very finely milled shimmers. There's no glitter in them. 1 is a gorgeous foiled eyeshadow. And the last one is a matte shade that has kind of small particles of glitter in it. In this specific palette, every single color has a good pigmentation and they have a really good blendability, if you like. They do feel soft and creamy. Honestly, they do feel soft and creamy, and it is a gorgeous palette and there's amazing shades in it. Most of the shades in this palette are warm toned. Technically, warm colors will look better on a warm skin tone, just so you know, in case it affects you. But if you don't care about your skin tone and you just like the oranges and these browns, just get the palette. Another thing I must mention is that these colors will look amazing on someone who has dark skin. I mean, these a really cool orange here, it's gonna look like heaven on someone with dark skin. So now let's proceed to the swatches. I'm gonna do the swatch for every single one of them, and I'm gonna try and explain the color and how does it feel, where to use it, and all that good stuff. So the first color right here, it's called Wax Paper, which is a weird name. I must admit, it's a weird name. This is the kind of color that you would want to use all over your lid in any makeup, and it's really useful that they have actually put one in this palette. So this is the color. The next color is called Universal Delight, and this color is so beautiful and it's so feminine and soft, and I don't know, it's just really nice. It's this one. I would say this is a really soft brown with a warm undertone, but it's not a terribly warm undertone. I think those with a cool undertone could wear this as well, because it's really soft. So this is the color. The next color, it's the orange color from this palette, and this is called Aftertaste. This is a beautiful burnt orange, very pigmented and very vibrant. So this is the color. The next color is called 182 Celsius, and this one is a beautiful copper color. It's a shimmer, but it's very finely milled. I find this eyeshadow really close to one of the Makeup Geek's eyeshadows, and this is one. This is called Glamorous, and I'm gonna show you a swatch side by side for both of them. So this one is the Makeup Geek one, and this one is the Zoeva one, and I know they are a slightly bit different in their color, but I think they're very similar, and if you put this on your eyelid, you will not be able to tell the difference. Man, that's intense. That's very intense. Like, I can't clean my hands. It's very intense. I don't even know if I like that intense. The next eyeshadow is called Liquid Center, and this one is an amazing foiled eyeshadow, and I'm really surprised that they have included a foil eyeshadow in this palette, because palettes don't normally include foiled eyeshadows, and I think that's really cool because it gives you the chance to experiment with eyeshadows that have a slightly different texture and look a bit different on your eyelid. I do have it on my eyelid today, all over here. So this is the color. Another thing that I must mention about this eyeshadow is that if you use your finger, you'll get an even better result, because it kind of, the foiliness of the eyeshadow goes away if you use a brush. So use your finger and you'll get the entire beauty of this color. Alchemy. The next color is called Alchemy, and I hope that's the right way to pronounce it, because I don't really know how to. But this is a beautiful brown with a red undertone. It's matte and it will look really beautiful all over your lid. So this is the color. Here you go. The next color, it's called Start Soft, and it's not as soft as the name says. I would call Start Soft this one instead because it's softer. This one is also a brown eyeshadow, a bit darker, with a warm undertone as well. So this is the color. The next color is called Finish Sensual, and it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful brown color, but this one has a cool undertone to it, so someone like me can use it without looking like they are sick or ill. And I have been using it today all over my lid to blend everything. Now I'm going to show you the swatch, and I'm going to show you a swatch of a Makeup Geek eyeshadow that I find very similar to this one, and this is Frappe by Makeup Geek, and this one is a really cool color actually. Now, how similar they are, you can decide for yourself. There's a small difference, but I mean, I think they're quite similar. This one is Frappe by Makeup Geek, and this one is the Zoeva one. And this is the swatch for it. The next color, it's called Almost Burnt, and it's the most gorgeous golden color, shimmery, smooth, buttery, really nice. I'm wearing it today on the inner corner of my eyes. And this is the swatch for it. The last color in this palette is called Edible Gem, and it's when you look at it, it's shimmery in the palette. It has the small particles of glitter, but when you put it on your hand, it's matte and it has glittery particles on top. It's not a shimmery all over shimmery color. And I really appreciate them putting a dark color, because I've used a little bit to darken up my look today, and I do appreciate that it's not a black, because many people don't like black on their eyes, and I don't. I never use it. I'd rather use something dark, a dark brown or a dark purple or anything like that instead of a black. Oh gosh, this is so beautiful. Honestly, this is beautiful. I really hope that you can see the beauty of this color. Can you see the small little glitter particles, how they shine? Really cute. Can you see them? I don't know if you can see them, but it's very nice, and it's very intense and pigmented. Overall, I really like this palette, and I think it's a really good purchase. It's really cheap for the quality of eyeshadows that you get in it. If you're thinking to get an eyeshadow palette and you're looking more towards the drugstore ones, like elf ones or I don't know, L'Oreal or anything like that, please wait another month and invest another £5 on top of that price, and you'll get one of these palettes from Zoeva, which are beautiful and look amazing on your eyes and blend beautifully, and the color selection is just crazy. You won't get this kind of eyeshadows in the drugstore. You'll get a black, you'll get a white, you'll get a blue, I don't know. You'll not get really nice colors, and these are really nice colors. You'll be seeing me again reviewing Zoeva palettes, because I've purchased a few more because I really like them. So if you are interested, keep watching my channel and you will see those swatches and reviews. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope that this was helpful and you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more videos, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye! The next color is called Finish Sensual. I would say it's a cool tone, really light brown. Or is it cool tone? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Sensual? Sensuale. And what? What? Pussycat. My boy. And I think this is really cool because it gives you the opportunity. That is so posh.